Hello, I'm Vovchik. I want to talk about some of the things that annoy me in life in generally. No particular order, just because they annoy me in different ways. Number one is midges. I don't know if you guys ever been to Wales or Scotland. I've read that can be found in some parts of North Europe like Scandinavia and Russia. I think North China as well. But if you have, you know exactly what kind of menace they are. I was actually camping out a couple of months ago with my Duke of Edinburgh group in the east of Wales, and it is impossible to take a break. Like seriously, if you stop within 30 seconds, a whole swarm comes right at you and they eat your face, your arms. Don't talk because they come right in your mouth. Insect sprays, useless. Seriously, I think the only way to protect yourself against those things is wear a radioactive suit or something. 2. Computer crashes. This I'm sure happened to 99% of you at least at some point, or if you're unlucky all the time. How many times did I not turn my homework in because of a computer freeze? Like seriously, I'm about to click save, my whole work's done, BAM! The whole computer crashes, I lose all my data. Yeah, that's why I didn't do my homework. Or you could be having a nice conversation with your girlfriend on Skype or on MSN, and suddenly the thing freezes, you gotta turn the whole thing off and on. Meanwhile, your girlfriend rings you up and goes, "You signed out on me? That's it, we're over." 3. Buses. Now, the first form of popular public transport came out in about 1820s. You would have thought they worked it out by now. I don't know how many times I was waiting at the bus stop for about 30 to 40 minutes. Next thing you know, one comes that's about so packed that you can't get in, or 3 turn up at once. Or what about bus drivers? What's the deal with those, huh? Like, there's a man running, he looks like he's obviously late for something important, goes up to the bus, the driver just shuts the door and runs off. Seriously? It's like just one of those people that have shit jobs but like to feel like they have some sort of power over people. 4. Summer terms. That's just got to be some sort of cruel way to test out young people's attention span. The trouble is the government forgot what it's like to be kids, so they don't know that young people don't have long attention spans. I mean seriously, how are you supposed to concentrate on homework, coursework and class essays when it's blazing? And do they have to have such massive windows so you can see how beautiful it is outside? I especially feel sorry for people with uniforms. You walk to and from school with all the tourists taking pictures all the time. No wonder that England gets stereotyped to be all posh. 5. Pop music. It's just way overrated. And over the years, getting more and more original and less musical. I mean seriously, how many love songs can there be? And as a musician, I'm starting to hate the overuse of the same drum rhythm all the time. And oh god, the auto-tune. I lose faith in the music industry sometimes. Thank god there's still real singers out there like Adele. And I'm not just another Bieber hater, but how can someone like him get way more attention than Earth, Wind and Fire? You've got YouTube views to prove that. I think that pop music stopped being interesting after Britney Spears and Michael Jackson. 6. Daytime television. When I turn the TV on, I don't expect to be bored. I know people can tell me, "Oh, but you're supposed to go outside or do something useful during the day." Yes, I know. But we all have our days when we're either ill, having a bad day, or just plain can't be bothered to do anything, even talk to our friends. And you don't want to go on the computer and be concentrating on that, so you just lie down and turn the box on. What do you see? Oh, Cash in the Attic, Midsummer Murders, Jeremy Kyle Show. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm not 70 years old. I don't want to see the same thing over and over again, and I don't want to get depressed with the state of people in this country. 7. Staff that don't speak English. Hello, I said I want bread, not cucumbers. Come on, seriously, learn the language first, then get a job. And the people that hire them are just as much to blame. I mean, how are they supposed to be much of assistance if they can't communicate or understand the people? And that just shows no respect as well, you know. You come to a country that, I'm sorry, is probably more wealthy than the one you just come from, expect to get a job, but don't learn the language. 8. People who speak their mind way too much. I don't hate them, but sometimes it can be really annoying, especially if they're your friends. I mean, how hard is it to lie once in a while just to be nice? And it's alright if you're trying to criticize some work, but if you just plain speak your mind out all the time, it's rude. Imagine you're taking a girl out and you suddenly go to her, you don't look as nice as you do in the picture. 9. Stereotyping. This has been addressed many times, but obviously there are still people out there who don't go out much and don't talk to different people. So here's a message to them. No, not all Russian people drink vodka and are KGB members. No, not everyone in China are pirate DVD sellers and speak in Canton accent. No, not all English people drink tea and speak like Prince Charles. No, not all German people eat themselves in front of the camera. Yes, I actually heard someone say that. 10. Adverts. I lost track of when adverts stopped to make sense. I mean, nowadays you have to go through a whole story before you find out it's beer they're advertising. I swear to God, one time there was this woman who was a fake stand-up comedian, and there was some kind of audience behind her, and they were barely laughing, and the jokes were not funny at all. And I thought they were advertising some kind of new show. Guess what? It was yogurt. Well, these are top 10 things that annoy me quite a bit. What are some of your things that annoy you? Leave a comment or a video response and let me know. Make sure to check out my last video and Grandpa V. Peace out. I also want to give a shout out to this great dude I found on YouTube the other day. He's a vlogger and he's also just starting out, but his stuff is really interesting and great, so you should check him out. His name is ZomGTW Vlog, and I left his channel in the description box, so please check him out. He's really good. Thank you guys.